Study Skills, presented by West Chester University in Philadelphia. What kind of learner are you? Visual, auditory, or kinesthetic? Feel free to pause the presentation and complete the learning style inventory available in the Resources tab under WCU Services on the WCU Philly website. The link will provide 2 separate assessments as well as study tips for each learning style. Set goals so you know what needs to be accomplished. Start with long-term goals and break them down into short-term goals. Identify resources for support and assistance, as well as potential obstacles and ways to overcome them. Determine what achievement of the goal will look like. To be most effective, your goals should be SMART, or specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. 10 traps of studying. I don't know where to begin. I've got so much to study in so little time. This stuff is so dry, I can't even stay awake reading it. I read it, I understand it, I just can't get it to sink in. I guess I understand it. There's too much to remember. I knew it a minute ago, but I like to study in bed. Cramming before a test helps keep it fresh in my mind. I'm going to stay up all night till I get this. Sound familiar? If so, follow these study tips and avoid the traps. Set goals. Use a planner or calendar. Know your learning style. Participate in study groups. Take notes. Organize your study materials. Draft papers. Slow down on tests. Don't replace protein with caffeine. And be an active learner. So what exactly is active learning? While passive learning includes reading, listening, looking, and hearing, active learning involves speaking and doing, a more engaged approach to learning. With passive learning, we only remember up to 50% of what we learned after 2 weeks. With active learning, however, we can remember up to 90%. Try explaining the concept to someone else or form a study group with classmates. The study cycle shown here is a strategic approach to studying. In general, you should be studying 2 hours for every hour you are in class. Spread your studying out over time in shorter periods. Balance input and output. How much time are you spending taking in information? Balance that with opportunities to produce the content by writing, speaking, or creating graphic representations to prepare for the actual test. Prepare for success. Know when and how you study best and use a planner or calendar to schedule study sessions. Preview. Scan chapter headings and keywords and formulate questions. Attend class and stay current with readings. After each class, review your notes, fill in any gaps, and put main ideas into your own words. Create. Organize the information in different formats such as outlines, flashcards, or graphic organizers. Self-test. Create questions, do practice problems, or complete a study guide. Discuss the questions with classmates. On test day, arrive early and use appropriate test-taking strategies depending on the format of the test. Remember to review any return tests. Thank you for viewing West Chester University in Philadelphia's Study Skills presentation.